Hello universe, it is Spaceboot1 back with you, making another Minecraft adventure video. And where are we going this time? We're going down the hallway down here. Let's see, we won't go down that way. We will go into the... oh, yeah, okay, we need to switch view modes. Here we go. We're going to go into the dye farms. Dye farms? Dye rooms? Whatever. They're kind of like farms. Yeah, here, I'll take you in here because sort of in between, like after I ended the last episode, I did a little work on the ceiling in here, and I think I improved it a little bit. So just showing you what that sort of looks like. The idea, it's just nether brick on the outside, and then the red wool in between. And I had it solid red wool like in the middle here, but then I had these fences connecting directly to the red wool, and I didn't quite think that worked perfectly, so I like that there's a little patch of nether brick in the middle. Anyways, that's the ceiling in here. The other thing I did with this room was added these spots so that this wall, I mean, yes, it's still that, the fact is, it's the reason it's that like that is because I got lazy and didn't want to, well, lazy, I mean, this is too much work, too much for any sane person to do. So instead what I did was sort of a macro version, as if like it's almost intentional, but not quite intentional. And there is sort of an extra line here, but I'm not worried about that. And then this is all off-center, but I like that because it's not, because it goes this to this to this, so there's not necessarily a center here. Okay, so let's get out of there. I've had a couple of creepers actually spawn in here, so I probably didn't light it up well enough. There looks like there's enough torches for now anyways. The next room I actually have done off camera is this. This is the black room, very dark. And this goes all the way to the surface. I guess it must be night, because usually you can just barely see the opening through the top there, but oh, I see stars. You probably can't make those out. There's one star actually. Probably won't be able to see that on YouTube, just through the entrance. But yeah, that goes all the way to the surface because if I understand the rules, like the way the game works correctly, I believe squid should be able to spawn. These are all source blocks, so squid should be able to spawn anywhere in this sort of column, and then gradually the tendency is to swim downwards. Hopefully, I don't know, it might not work. I don't see any squid ink yet, but they should land here, and they should, because there's no water, they need water to live, so they should suffocate, and the ink should go in here. I'm not sure if it's a perfect design. I think one thing I might have to do is I might have to do more air spaces in between, just so that they fall faster, because they might simply despawn before they can gradually make their way all the way to the bottom. So there's that. But I like this kind of this room. It's a mix of all the black blocks. We've got black wool here and black coal. This is kind of expensive actually for the coal, but I guess that's fine. And then I have coal fall, so I couldn't make the ceiling out of coal, so I made the ceiling out of obsidian. That's also roughly where the obsidian layer is anyways, in the sort of, that's the lava level, because I'm down here at bedrock, so lava's up there usually, so that's actually kind of a little bit fitting. And there's not much to see up at the top. There's just, it looks very boring. Very boring. So that leaves us with 2 rooms to do, and the 2 rooms in question are blue and white, so I'm actually not even really sure which one I want to start on. And the thing about the white room, I guess we'll just get that out of the way. The white room is, this is the railroad track. So for a white room, obviously it's going to be a bone meal farm, and the main way I have of acquiring bone meal is skeletons, if the lag will allow me to. So here's a nice little This is, like, I've been using this skeleton farm for a while. Blaze ladder goes up to observation area. So I made a nice little sort of lobby, I guess, at the bottom of the world underneath the skeletons. I used to use it as an XP farm. Oh yeah, blaze ladder, super fast. Whee. I hear slimes too. I used to use this as an XP farm, but then it's not really that good as one. Oh, what do these signs say? The sign says, stand here. Directly above me there is a spawner. I believe this is 16, maybe 15 blocks below. So basically if I stand here, I'm within range. And I think a few blocks to the side, I'm still in range. So basically you stand here, you watch them fall down here. Fall down there, one at a time. Basically you can probably go I probably will end up going just AFK off of here. Oh, there goes one. Did you see him? He fell down. Anyways, that's the blaze ladder up, and this is our quick way down. Sploosh, water, and then they should land in here, and they should die because that's a very long. It's probably 40 blocks, and I'm sure he dropped something in there. I don't know what. I haven't been keeping track of what's in, and maybe I should organize these all together. Yeah, I probably don't really need to. I guess arrows can go there. We have pants there. That's somewhat more organized. And then there's building materials here for this room. But yeah, basically what we want to do is do some aesthetic work on here and turn it into a nice white room. I was thinking, I do have a track here, but I was thinking I would do basically a parallel track in here. And maybe it doesn't have to be 3 wide, although I think I might stick with the 3 wide idea. 2, 3. So we're going here. Ooh, we're going to run into some of this obsidian, not obsidian, pistonium. So we'll just cut away probably like this whole half of the room. And we'll find the occasional, I don't know, interesting thing. Not sure what this is. I'm sure it just goes up to the cave above. I guess, yeah, here, let's just do a little bit of carving out here a little bit. Yeah, so this is going to be the Bonemeal farm / white room. And I'll probably do a few chests in here, just because we'll need like a separate chest for skeleton drops. And a separate chest for bone meal. And yeah. Alrighty, so I figure if I'm gonna be doing a white room, I need some white wood, but I think basically I'm gonna be using this wood for pretty much just highlights. I think maybe like the door frame will be made out of white wood. Yeah. So let's just plant a few of these. Is this too? Yeah, that's too close there. Yeah. Too close to the wall. In theory, I could just basically fill up that entire space, but Spaceboot. Yeah, I could fill up all of this, like the whole ground with saplings, but for some reason I don't want to do that. I guess that doesn't want to grow. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't want to grow next to another tree. It's possible. We'll just do kind of one at a time. I don't think I need more than 20 blocks of this stuff, of this white wood. I can always get more. It's very easy to grow this. I don't want to make an entire hallway out of it necessarily. That was one of the things possibilities I was considering, was doing like lining an entire hallway with this birch wood. That's weird. I bone mealed that one. That one grew. I think that's just the random nature of the game, though. We'll replant, and I guess we'll grow another one at this end. Maybe that one. I don't know if it's a good idea to switch when you're bone mealing. I think it's fine, because I think it's simply a random chance every time. It doesn't accumulate the bone meal. I should probably collect all these saplings, because these don't drop quite as frequently as the other kind. Okay, and we need a lot of, let me see, one in the middle. We need quite a bit of white blocks. These aren't really white, but I guess they're as close to white as I need. White blocks, white hardened clay. Yeah, of course we're going after white blocks. Now, okay, let's go through here. Now notice what I've done with all these, like each one has a sort of a different entrance style with wool on the side. So I was thinking I would do basically the same thing. So we need an entrance, and I was thinking, let's just do the entrance out of birch, right? Oh, do I have white wool? Yes, I do. I do have white wool. So then, like, white wool on the sides, like so. And I guess this goes right up to the edge. Yeah, that's fine. I might even... This wall might be white wool. I'm not sure. And then how did I do the other ones? With wool on top too? Yeah. And then I'll cut away this also. Okay, and we'll just replace it with white wool. And then I guess there's usually torches like that. And then a door, probably wooden door here is fine. Get rid of that. Maybe one more, because these are usually 3. And then possibly, let's see, do we have, what do we have for this stone brick stuff? I'm thinking, I won't do all the stone brick right now, but I'm thinking maybe stone brick out like this, maybe another layer of white wool like so. Yeah, and I guess like that, and then I'll fill in the ceiling with something else. And then here's where blue starts, somewhere in here. I don't know. We'll figure out something what to do with blue. But yeah, that feels right to me. This wall probably has to be, because this is a thin wall. This is just 1 meter thick. Well, let's go ahead and break it. Oops. Broke it right, just the right spot for a torch. I don't necessarily want... because I might want to change the wall out in here with something else. I don't necessarily want it to be smooth stone. I guess I'll put cobblestone here for now. But maybe this might be a bit of a problem. I know once I get in here... Also, let's get rid of this too. Because we're not going to be using this door, I don't think. I guess we'll use cobble. Oops. Here, yes. We need one more bit of cobble. Look, there we go. And I suppose I'll remove that. I don't remember why that was there. Oh yeah, it was part of the farm. Yeah. Okay, so now in here, Think, 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 think. I might actually want to move this wall completely. Yeah, we're moving stuff around. Let's get rid of a bunch of junk. We don't need all this plaster, although I want to have like a little bit available to sort of help me plan out where I want to put things. No bone meal for the moment. Okay, so I think we're moving this basically 90 degrees. Derp, derp, derp. Do we have... no. Well, it's only a couple blocks. I can do this quickly by hand. Well, I'm not doing it that quickly, am I? I can, like, my heart can race. So let me show you. I guess I'll leave a couple rows in here. This is supposed to look like, I think, basically. Now I don't know if the whole thing is going to be plaster, but like if the walls, floors, and ceiling, because I have some other white blocks I might want to use. But basically, yeah, I'm going to do the whole length of it like that. So probably the thing to do is at some point turn in here, right? Actually, no, this feels like... no, how do I want to do this? That's okay. I will just take my time. Let me see. That's part of that. That black block is part of the room in there. But I'm thinking, do we have more? Yeah, we have bricks. I'm thinking I want basically one brick pillar here. Watch me change my mind in 5 minutes, but oop, not like that. What are you doing? Torch. I guess we go dirt there and get rid of dirt there. Okay. Ooh, okay. May have to... okay, we're getting rid of this. That's fine. Getting rid of this. Getting rid of... in fact... that's the thing about this, is I didn't necessarily want that showing. I think I do want this... like if this wall is all plaster, that's probably fine. So then you basically walk in here and your obvious path is to the left. There won't be any option to go right here, so I'll just probably fill that in cobblestone or whatever. I don't think I want this coal actually showing out here. Is that too weird to do? Yeah, I think that works just fine. Do I have that, like a corner? Yeah, I have the brown one. I have a corner sort of sticking out, and I didn't really... yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. That's acceptable. Okay, and so then we complete this. I like to have... well, this one has 2... let me see. This one has 3, this one has 2, this one has sort of 3. So it's not necessarily that it has to be consistent. I think maybe I do like just 2. Oh, except it needs a 3. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Just getting it exactly how I want it. Okay. So then, yes, we have the wooden the wooden doorway here, like so. How do I want that? Okay. Yes, good. And then the floor here, what do I usually do? I usually do the color of the room, right? Under the, that's black, green, nothing. What's here? Red, or red hardened clay. Okay, so yeah, it's whatever block I want that's kind of light colored. Could even be, do I have stone slabs with me? Because I think that'd be a good one. I can make a stone slab. Just one for now, or I guess 6 is the least I can make. Yep, I like it. Okay. And then now torches kind of go like that. And get rid of these. Okay, and then let's replace them. Something like, there we go. Basically, okay, entrance done. And then we can put a sign right here. White room. Cool. Okay, now we have lots of space over there to work on blue. Okay, and then in here we start on the project, main project. So I think basically what I'm going to do is fill in. No, not that. It is going to have a low ceiling. I guess, yeah, now I have to sort of decide what I want to do. I think the actual white wall is going to begin, I'm going to have one block of space worth of movement here. So we'll just get rid of those. And this is, I don't know, I should find a way to use this space, because otherwise it's going to be just nothing. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. Because in theory, this could be like some kind of little closet or something, basically. Actually, let's just sort of do that a little bit. Just dig out a little closet. Yeah. And then I'll close it off on this side. Closet? Is closet named after closed off? I never thought of that. It must be. That must be where it got its name. Okay. So basically, next thing we're doing is we have to actually finally make a decision on what to do for the walls and the floors and everything. I think maybe the floor stained clay and the walls plaster. Well, that can be cobble. In fact, that can be, actually, yeah, that can all be open now, because we are turning this into a genuine wall. Da, 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 da. Ooh, very white room. Feels very, starting to feel a bit claustrophobic. And as for a ceiling, I guess more plaster. I may end up changing this ceiling out too. Also, I should probably put some like lighting in it. Where is it? Plaster. Oop, 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 there. I guess I gotta start on the floor. Oh, let me see. This too. This, I guess, has to be like so. Yeah. Okay, and then we're using white stained clay for the floor. I think, yeah, what I should do is I should get some more of these. I have birchwood, and maybe I should do pillars along the way, like birch pillars. Just because this starts to feel like it is going to be. Well, it's. I was going to say it's going to be a very monotonous tunnel, but in some ways I don't mind if it's a bit monotonous because the tunnel is not really the room, so I probably shouldn't spend too much time on it. Okay, let's run down to the end of here. Run down to the end. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of plaster, more than I have. Okay, so yeah, let's start plastering the walls in here, anyways. Blink, 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 blink. Yeah, and probably those birch logs will make nice highlights in here. And then it looks something like, I guess like that, yeah. Do I have, yeah, ceiling's the same stuff. Alright, yeah, ceiling, walls. This corner seems a little tricky. I think I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to break a little bit of what I said was sort of my rule here. And I am going to, I am going to go ahead and change all of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's just see what happens. Oops, not that, but we can remove that later. And let's change that one out too. Okay, oops, and we need a button, and we need a sign at the top. This one doesn't say white room because we're not in the dye room pathway. Okay, well I could make it sort of symmetrical like this. Where are we? I'm wasting a little bit of plaster doing this, but I think it's okay. And I might actually, yeah, raise it right to the top of this, just because, why not? Sure. I don't know. This too? Make it a real kind of square affair. Square affair. I like that name. Should use that for something. Square affair. Okay. Yeah, I do like that. I like how that goes. Cool. I guess for now, I guess I'll leave those stone. I was thinking, at some point I was thinking I would probably end up changing all of that. And I think I will, yeah, I'll make all the floor. The floor is going to be this white stained clay. I think that looks. I like the way that contrasts. You know, some people, and me included, kind of wished that there was a whiter version of stained clay, I guess. But that's why I made plaster. Oh look, bonus. Let's switch that for that, and woohoo! Do I have dirt? Fill it in with dirt. Oh. Let's stick something under there because I don't know if I'm gonna leave that. In fact, I'm probably not gonna leave that crafting bench there. Alright, and we'll just continue to cut through the floor, I guess. Yeah, we're getting rid of all this smooth stone because we're going to replace it with the nice white stained clay, or white in, I guess, quotation marks, stained clay, or I guess we could call it pink stained clay, although there is a pink stained clay too. You know, it's not, for some reason it's not coming into my brain like what pink stained clay looks like. I guess it looks kind of, why is it so dark? Oh, because, yeah, I had all the torches on the floor. I should get some glowstone. I don't want to use up all my glowstone, but maybe glowstone in the ceiling as lighting. That would save on plaster a little bit, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough plaster to finish up this entire hallway. In fact, yeah, I'm running low on stained clay. I only need, well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. I need 17 more pieces of white stained clay. I believe I have the hardened clay. Yes, I have lots. Oh, you dye it in batches of 8, so I guess I'll have 7 left over. But that's fine, because I'm sure I'll have other projects that I need them for. Oh, and let's grab the plaster while we're here, because we're going to use a lot of it. And let's do the glowstone too. And we'll throw away some of this stuff because we don't need it. Oh yeah, I still have to do something with that birchwood. Okay, so yeah, let's start with finishing the floor off. And I'm thinking I should get rid of this pistonium because I don't think it looks too good, but I guess maybe I'll leave that for another time. I don't know. Do I feel like doing... Yeah, I want to do the glowstone. So maybe here, glowstone. I guess it can be just kind of random. That always seems to work best. Because if you try and do a mathematical pattern, it doesn't really work. I mean, it works, but it's like a lot of effort, and sometimes you miss like one square. Whereas if you do it a little bit random, you do overlap quite a lot, but it also, I think random is actually a little better. What we're gonna do here, though, I think I have 26 pieces. I think every 4 blocks, or 4 blocks in between. every fifth block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, the other thing that I could possibly do is there is lava above all of this, so maybe I should just put blocks of glass, like 1, 2, 3, and let the lava flow just above the glowstone. Is that right? Oh, too late now. Too late now. 3, 4. It's probably safer with the glowstone anyways. If a creeper blows up, it's not, that glowstone isn't gonna kill me. 1, 2, yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 1 here, and that'll be good. Okay, now we shouldn't need any torches basically. Now, I almost feel like this should be a different block, but yeah, it's fine. It's good. Plaster's good. Plaster, plaster, plaster. Plastering up the ceiling. Realistically, yeah, this is not like how plaster works, but a lot of blocks in Minecraft are not how they actually work. The other nice thing is, I don't know if you've been seeing, yeah, every once in a while there's like little drips of lava through here, but once we get the ceiling in place, it'll be 2 blocks before we run into any lava, so we won't have that dripping problem. Not that that's a bad thing, but I just didn't necessarily want it for this build. Pop that away. What do we have left? Yeah, we're not going to have enough plaster for everything. Should I grab all the torches? Boop, boop. Yeah, no more torches. We'll leave those 2 torches because they're kind of, I don't know, they feel thematic. They feel like they belong. Oops. There. Do. And replacing plaster, placing plaster, placing plaster, placing plaster, placing plaster. It's like a twing twister, tongue twister. A twang twister. We are making a few mistakes along the way, but that's fine. Now, I guess here. I will complete it first. Because I think I want to do something with this hallway, but like I keep saying, I don't want to waste all my blocks on it. So I don't want it to end up being like a 5 wide hallway. But there might be something I can do. But I just want to see what it looks like, and you'll come along with me. Oops. And see what it looks like. See what it looks like. There we go. And we finish. Oh. Little bits. So it definitely doesn't look perfect, obviously, but that's fine. That's acceptable. So this is what it feels like to go down this hallway. Just yeah, going down the hallway. Probably gonna have a minecart track in the middle, so you'll be riding a minecart, and then you arrive here and do your business here, whatever it is. You probably have to go up here. Okay, so yeah, there's that. And then we have some of these birchwood, so I'm thinking I know this isn't perfect because we've got Pistonium in the way, so I'm thinking, what if I had the occasional birch pillar to break this up a little bit and make it feel like we're actually making some progress down the line. So, like, what about something like that? That does not feel right. Like, what? Even like that makes it feel way too small, I think. I don't know, maybe not. I guess if you're riding a minecart, you don't even care, you just ride right through, right? And then it feels like, yeah, it does feel like the ceiling is somewhat supported, right? The other option, I guess we'll just try here. Like basically the next one here is to embed it in the wall. Oops, not like that. I don't think I want to do that, especially considering this. Oh no, I have space in the wall. I could technically do that. So let's embed it in the wall, and that just, to me, that just feels barely even noticeable. Like, why even bother? So I think I will go ahead and make the inner pillars, I guess. So we'll do that. I was thinking of like maybe just doing one on one side, one on the next side, sort of deal. But you know what? This is actually kind of okay. Now, of course, the other problem with pillars like that is creepers love to hide behind those, so I have to be careful. But I mean, yeah, I get blown up by creepers all the time, and it's just part of the game, right? And then I suppose like one more set of pillars at the end here. Why not? Oop. Yep, like so. And that way we know. I don't know. Should this be like? I like that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it there. Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, not perfect. You know what, there's a lot to do to finish off this white room, and I don't have much time left to in the video, so I think I'm going to call this the end of the video. Let's get a selfie here. At some point, was I wearing a helmet? I think my helmet broke, because I was wearing a helmet, but now I'm not. Anyways, yes, I think that's going to be the end of today's episode. So, well, we've accomplished a few little things, but there's lots more to do, obviously. Can we get through this? Yes, we can. We can run all the way down this hallway. Yeah, not quite. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, you can always subscribe to the channel, and there will be more videos like this, and different videos like etc. What else? Like the video if you did like it. You should be liking about at least 1 out of every 10 videos you watch. So if this is the 10th video you've watched in a row and you haven't liked any of them, it's about time to hit that like button for just whoever you happen to be watching. So hey, maybe I'll get lucky and maybe it's me. Thanks anyways. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.